Right, I'm going to start this one by saying this is my last cigarette and I had to trade a lighter for it. So, feel honoured that I'm smoking it now. And I've also got potato waffles cooking and I know I'm going to want a pack afterwards. So, today, my topic for today, I've decided because I've been at work and I'm really tired, I'm just going to talk about work. But working in general, as working in the real world. Right. So, to start us off, right? We all have to, at some point in our lives, work shitty jobs. Unless we have parents that pay for it. But for the most of us, we don't. And we all, at some point, whether it's when you're going through school and you wanted to make a little extra money in the summer or just on the side and working weekends, or whether you're working and you're working class and you work a working class job. Now, it's not fun. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very rare you're going to come across a job that you need no qualifications for that you're going to really, really love. But that's the way the world works. I mean, the reason that I work full time at the moment, I'm doing roughly 32 hours a week. The reason I'm working that much is because I dropped out of sixth form and I moved out at roughly the same time, and I needed to pay bills. And I need to pay rent, I need to pay for food, I need to pay to smoke, which I don't get paid for tomorrow, which is why this is my last one. And it it's not a route I would advise going down, but I also understand that sometimes people don't have a choice. I had the choice, and now I'm having to pay for it. I'm working a job I don't particularly like, but not many people there like it. Not many people who work in working class jobs enjoy working because it's a last resort situation for most people rather than a career path. But I work it. There's no other jobs going around, so I can't really change. But I'm getting my hours now, so I can pay rent and I can contribute to society, and I guess that's what working is for. But my main advice for you my main advice for you would be to not fuck about. That's the best way I can sum it up. Is to not fuck about in school and all that. Don't think like I managed to coast really easily. Like up until I got to A level, I didn't really have to try it, and I'd get really good grades. I mean, my history coursework, for example, I didn't get anything on my history coursework, but I got a C overall, which means I would have had to really do well in the exam. Like, it was a high C as well, I was pushing B. If I'd done my coursework, then I probably would have got an A or an A star. But, and I got, also, I got an A star in English literature, I got like 4 or 5 A's, and then B, C, and a D in German, but I never intended to do well in German. So, but that's my point, is that I didn't intend to do well, and I know that I could have done better. And sorry, it looked really blurry then, and I thought hair was in my eyes, but I couldn't see any. But yeah, don't fuck about. Don't waste your time. Because I did, and now I'm stuck working, and I don't particularly enjoy it. And I'm gonna go back to education at some point. I just don't know what I'm doing with my life to know whether I can afford to do that at the moment. But that's on my own shoulders. And don't get yourself into a position like that. I mean, if you really don't want to go into education, you don't want to go to uni, don't go to uni. I mean, if that's not what you want to do, but find something that you can do that you'll enjoy. Because there's no point you doing a shitty job because you couldn't be asked finding a better one and making a better one for yourself. So, just try. I mean, if you want to be a brickie, then go be a brickie. Don't listen to the schools that say you have to go to university. Be a brickie if you want to be a brickie. Work in construction, work on cars, do what you want. I mean, you can just have a career in a working class job, but I'm not going to guarantee that you like it because the odds are very much against you. It's been quite long now, so I've got a tiny bit of my bag left. When this goes, I'll finish. So, yeah, I know. I'll tell you what, I know I haven't exactly. I mean, my vlogging channel as it is, I've the whole point of it is that everything is completely raw, like talking to a real person. So hopefully, when I actually have more people watching me, I will have real people to talk to who will give me questions or submit something or whatever. But I also know that I do kind of take the piss a bit with time and get into the point. So I'm actually, in future, when I do a video tomorrow and from then on, I'm actually going to plan out what I'm going to say first. So, not script it, like, nothing like that. But I'm going to plan a subject and what I want to say about that subject so I don't just ramble on and on and on and try and catch my bad thoughts. So, look forward to that, and I shall see you at some point in the future.